Hey guys, it's Olivia. So for today's video, I'm filming the second episode of my Music Talk series, and this video is going to be my top 10 favorite bands and artists. And this video was so difficult to prep for because I had such a hard time choosing just 10 bands to talk about today because there are so many bands and artists that I absolutely adore, and it was so hard to rank them. Also, I'm sorry about this weird lighting. There's something wrong with the lighting in this room today, and I'm not sure how to fix it. So just bear with me here. So I decided to upload my Music Talk videos on Tuesday because I have more time in the summer to film, and that would give the people who don't enjoy music as much as I do still a video every single week. So let's get right into the video.
I don't know where you're going, but do you got room for one more troubled soul? I don't know where I'm going, but I don't think I'm coming home.
Number 10 is Fall Out Boy, and I love this band, and I feel like I'd love them even more if I had more time to listen to their music, because I'm gonna be completely honest, I have not listened to all of their songs because they have a lot of music, and during the school year I don't have time, so hopefully now that it's summer, I'll have more time to listen to all of their music, and maybe they will be ranked higher on the list. Number 9 is Shinedown, and this is one of the bands that my dad got me into, and I love this band. I love their lyrics and their sound. It's just everything about them is so great, and I have to be in a very specific mood to listen to some of their songs though, so that's why they are ranked the way that they are on this list. But I love their songs, and I find myself listening to them a lot.
I fell into a burning ring of fire, went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns.
Number 8 is Johnny Cash, and give me a second to explain because I know most of you are probably like, why does a 14-year-old girl enjoy listening to Johnny Cash? Well, I'm about to tell you. Johnny Cash was one of my grandpa's favorite artists, and then he passed that on to my dad, and then my dad passed that on to me. And when my grandpa died, we started listening to Johnny Cash a lot because it was one of his favorite artists, and now whenever I listen to his music, I get really happy because I think of my grandpa and my dad. And his music is very good, so.
All we do is drive, all we do is think about the feelings that we hide. All we do is sit in silence waiting for us.
Number 7 is Halsey, and I love Halsey so much. And I'm gonna be honest, I like her old music more than her new music, but I still enjoy her new music too. I just don't like how mainstream some of the new songs are, but that's okay. I still have her old album on my phone, so I love listening to her, and I feel like the lyrics on some of her old songs are just very meaningful, very unique, so I really enjoy listening to her.
Remember when we stay up late and we talk all night in a dark room lit by the TV light. Through all the hard times in my life.
Number 6 is Skillet, and Skillet has been one of my favorite bands ever since I was like 7 or 8 years old. And this is another band that my dad got me into because he and my stepmom were listening to this band a lot when I was little, so I naturally just picked it up and I started to love their music, and I've been listening to them ever since, and I always find myself listening to Skillet. They have such good music, and I adore this band.
'Cause it's 9 in the afternoon, and your eyes are the size of the moon. You could 'cause you can, so you do.
Number 5 is Panic at the Disco, and I actually saw them live recently, which was really fun, and I love Panic so much. I just love their songs because even though some of the lyrics aren't as deep and meaningful as other bands, it's still really catchy, and you always find yourself going back to them, and some of their songs are very special to me, especially This Is Gospel. It's one of my favorite songs. I just love their music so much, and I love Brendan Urie.
I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull.
Number 4 is Tim McGraw, and I've been listening to Tim McGraw literally since the day I was born, because when I was little and I wouldn't fall asleep, like when I was a baby, like a newborn, and I would not fall asleep, my dad would put Tim McGraw on the radio and we'd just drive around, and that was really special to me. So now I still love listening to Tim McGraw, and I saw him in concert too recently, and it was a very good show, and I love his songs so much. They make me so happy and content.
Hold on tight, this ride is a wild one. Make no mistake that
Number 3 is All Time Low, and they've always been one of my favorite bands. I love them so much, and all of their music, I feel like their songs are so catchy and some of the lyrics are so meaningful. And one of my favorite bands for a while, so I love them and I want to see them in concert so bad.
I'll stay awake, 'cause the dark's not taking prisoners tonight.
Number 2 is 21 Pilots, and they're actually my favorite band, which means that number 1 is an artist. I've always had a special place in my heart for 21 Pilots. Ever since I started listening to them, I could tell that they were a special band. They're so unique, and their lyrics really speak on a whole new level. And I love how the melody of their songs is very peppy, and the instruments, it's very upbeat and happy kind of music, but then you listen to the lyrics and they're so deep and meaningful, and I just love that about them. It's so cool. I also saw them in concert, and it was one of the best shows I've been to, and I will never stop loving this band. Obviously, I literally have a 21 Pilots pillow back there. I really just appreciate their music on a whole new level.
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes
Number 1 is Miley Cyrus, and Miley has been my favorite artist since I was 6 years old. There's just something so special and unique about her, and I really respect how she's so confident in herself, and she's always kind of known who she was. Even when she was experimenting with her looks a little bit, she cut her hair short and she dyed it. It was just experimenting with her looks. She's always known who she was, and now especially that she's growing her hair out and she's stopped dyeing it, and she's really like returning to her old Miley self. And I'm very happy with that, and I love, love, love her new singles. They're so meaningful and inspiring, and I just love her so much. I also saw her live recently. I've actually seen her live twice, once when I was 6 and once at the Long Island Summer Jam. So as you guys can tell, I have a very diverse taste in music, and I kind of like a little bit of everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed getting to learn what my favorite bands are, my favorite artists, and remember, this is my personal opinion, so if you disagree with me, then that's okay, because it's just my opinion. So I hope you guys are enjoying this new series as much as I am, because I love talking about music, and now I finally get to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!